In light of our country's recent tragedy, there's one mother who understands the pain of losing a child. Aaron Matthew Thunberg died at the age of 30 on April 8, 2014, as the result of a senseless and violent crime. He was born with a developmental disability, but with the support of many people, he succeeded in becoming independent, living in his own apartment, following his own passion for lowrider bicycles. Gail Boonstra shares her passion about the memorial fund her family established to honor her son, Aaron's spirit and soul. And it's good to have you here. I know this is a tough day for you, but I'm so blessed to have you here on Colorado and Company.
Thank you so much, Denise.
What do you remember most about Aaron as a child?
Well, he was my youngest child. He has two older sisters, and he was a beautiful little baby and a happy, chubby, blonde-haired, brown-eyed toddler. But when he was about 3, his disabilities started to be diagnosed, and we began this journey of understanding what was going to be possible for him. I went through a period of grief, as you do when you realize your child isn't going to have the life you anticipated, but I became his advocate.
And he was diagnosed with autism.
On the autism spectrum and a variety of other disabilities.
In his 20s, he came to you and he wanted to move out and live independently. How was he able to do that? And as a mom, how did that affect you too?
I had really mixed feelings about it because I was always so protective of him. But we sent him away as a family out of state to 2 programs that were designed to help him gather some of the skills. So for a year and a half, he lived away with the support of people in these programs. And when he came back, he moved out onto his own, and he always lived on his own for the next 9 years, and with a lot of support from the family. And he navigated it pretty well, and I think he was happy. I really do think he was happy during that time.
What happened to Aaron?
How did he die?
Yeah.
On March 31st, 2014, 2 18-year-olds who he knew somehow, we don't know how he knew them, came to his apartment armed with a baseball bat and a golf club. And they got into the apartment and they beat him in the head and around his body.
Oh my gosh.
Robbed him, stole his Xbox and his favorite bicycle.
They did it for a bicycle and an Xbox.
Apparently,
Oh my goodness. And you went on as a mom. I'm a mom of 2 boys, so I know how horrific and how horrible that is. I mean, I don't know, but I just have a sense of a feeling. But you went on to honor your son and to help others out there, and you started Aaron's Fund.
Yes.
Tell me what Aaron's Fund is all about.
Well, when we realized that Aaron wasn't going to survive his injuries, I decided to start this fund to honor his memory and to try and make the lives of other people like Aaron in his community more meaningful, to try and turn this horrific tragedy into something with a little bit of a good outcome. And so we started. And
do they get together on Thursdays?
Oh, the
lowriders?
Thursday. Well, he was in the Thursday Cruisers Ride, which starts at Scott Carpenter Park every Thursday, and we were sort of generally aware that it was so important to him.
Here's a picture. Here's video of it now. I actually saw them in Denver, and I know they're up in Boulder too. It's magnificent.
Excuse me, this kind of brings tears to my eyes, but he was religious about that. If I wanted to get together with him, and my husband and I wanted to take him to dinner, we could not do it on Thursday. He did that ride, rain or shine, snow or hail or whatever. And after he died, what you just showed pictures of was a memorial ride that they held for him, and we all went, the whole family went and got to experience it together. And many, many of the people that he knew from the Thursday Cruisers came to his memorial service and waited in this huge long line in the synagogue to get up and speak about their relationship with him.
Isn't that amazing?
So I realized how his bicycling had provided him not only with transportation and a hobby, but with really the lifeblood of his social life, where he
touching others
could meet the most helpful and safe people in the typical community who loved him.
Isn't that amazing? It's like your life is this flame, and there's little sparks that touch other people, and you don't realize how you touch them. And then when you see so many people come out to the synagogue, and Aaron has touched so many lives, and they just want to say, hey, I love this man and I appreciate this man.
That's right. And then that ride was just phenomenal. It was just so much fun in the midst of our grief. to meet all these.
He's overcome so many challenges,
Yes.
and now you to spread his name. I understand that you've also teamed up and partnered with Imagine.
Yes. Well, we've done 2 programs. The bike program actually is a collaboration with Community Cycles in Boulder and the Boulder Valley School District, because we realized that had Aaron had an opportunity, he probably could have worked in a bike mechanic shop. So with our funding and the training that's available at Community Cycles and the Boulder Valley School District finding students, over the last year and a half, we've trained 20 people with disabilities
To help others.
to do bike repair,
Oh.
and they've earned the bike. They build a bike, and then they get to keep it. And we are expanding
fantastic.
that program. We just received a grant from the Community Foundation in
Thank-
Boulder.
Thank you so much. I'm so sorry that for the loss of your son, and thank you for spreading Aaron's message. Did they catch the 2 gentlemen that
they
did
did.
that? Thank God. If you're interested in helping adults with disabilities, please reach out right now. Go online to aaronsfund.org. That's aaronsfund.org. The web address is aaronsfund.org. Please reach out. Let's unite in love and not hate.